What's going on, everybody? Thank you for clicking on the video. If you're interested in extending that kindness, you can also click the like and subscribe button. While likes and subs don't pay for the rent, it does help into making that dream become an eventuality, so thank you.
Oh, what up? It's your boy Z Gamimura here, your favorite albino Hokage, and you already know what it is. It's 2018, and we're already starting the year off quite goddamn strong. It's only been a few days, and the internet mob already got their digital pitchforks and axes ready to chop off the legs of yet another YouTube golden pony. That's right, they're ready to attack, and they got their infrared 8 times magnetized heat vision, night vision, heart monitored ACOG scope set on a certain someone. Let's dig into this pie, boys. So Logan Paul, the guy you might know who's related to Jake Paul, who also decided to jump on the Suicide My YouTube channel bandwagon some months ago, decided he wanted to be the more hated of the siblings and made a rather untasteful video. Now, the video has been taken down by Logan after the entirety of the internet decided to simultaneously get their panties in a bunch. But hey, a re-upload is out there somewhere if you want to check it out. So let me just go ahead and save you a little bit of time in case you don't want to watch that and just kind of get into the important parts of the video. So Logan Paul is a YouTube vlogger who tends to take his camera everywhere and record every little aspect of his life. His channel is child friendly from what I can tell. I honestly don't really know too much about the guy. I didn't even know he existed up until this little controversy came out, but I guess he decided to take it upon himself to teach our good children of America the concept of death. So Logan travels to some pretty interesting places, and the place that he goes in this particular video has him in the land of the rising sun, or better known to people as the giant floating rock in the ocean where anime and weird shit comes from. And he decided to take a trip to Suicide Forest. It's a forest famous for So, after Logan and the gang set off in search of the Shadow Realm, they stumble across a hung dead body, and much like the cameraman to a porno who notices a girl's clear uncomfortability with taking a 20-inch dick in her ass, he kept the camera rolling. Now, Logan does show signs of humanity in the video, however, that mean about as much to me as a pair of Jordans to a paraplegic. Hell, my character in Dark Souls has 99 humanity, and he's still a psychopathic murdering fuck. It's hard to say how sincere he's being, considering the dead body was used in the thumbnail for the video. He said he was freaked out by it in the video, but he was probably more freaked out at the thought of not cashing in on that controversial YouTube money, you know what I'm saying? Now, there's controversy over whether the video was staged or not, but I'm not even really here to discuss that. For the most part, I'm going to talk about the video from the viewpoint that it was an actual dead body and nothing was staged, everything was pretty real, so on and so forth. What I do want to talk about is this controversy and internet backlash really going to be enough to take down one of YouTube's giants? I mean, we've seen stuff like this before in the past. We've seen YouTubers go through controversy and do things that almost seemingly ended their careers, but in the end, they only ended up a little stronger than they were before. So that's what I want to talk about here. Now, let's get sidetracked for a second and talk about YouTube AdSense revenue, since that's pretty interesting to me, considering the amount of views that this video had gotten. So for those who don't know, AdSense is essentially how a YouTuber gets paid by YouTube for the views that they get on their videos. And that explains why you see ads on the video, recommendeds on the sides and all that. That's essentially how a YouTuber gets paid. So if you're ad blocking a YouTuber, remember, you're an asshole. Now, AdSense from my research showed that it is CPM or cost per mile based, which essentially promises to pay the YouTuber for every 1,000 views that they get. Wait, every 1,000? Oh boy. This makes me want to take a trip to Suicide Forest. Anyway, for the amount that a YouTuber gets paid per 1,000 views, it's kind of hard to say, as my research showed a few different amounts quoted. But for argument's sake, let's say that it's $7 per 1,000 view, because that's the amount that I most commonly found. It's math time, motherfucker! So, let's take $7 per 1,000 views. That means if you got 10 million views, you would get roughly $70,000. That kind of scratch, I could go buy myself some melanin. I no longer have to fear the thought of combusting into flames whenever I'm outdoors for more than 3 seconds. Before the internet all cracked their knuckles and got their Twitter fingers to the level of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 20 and forced Logan to take the video down, I do believe it was in the tens of millions of views. I've seen people online say that the video wasn't monetized and that he wasn't paid for it, but I don't for a fucking second believe that the video wasn't monetized. The very nature of the video leads me to believe that he wholly intended for the video to get a ridiculous amount of views, simply based on the ridiculousness of what he was doing. And granted, the video was taken down. It is hard for me to say whether or not he gets a dime from it. I'm not sure what the rules of taking down videos are. Naturally, Logan had to make some sort of move, considering the internet all flung their shit at him, and he wants to still prove that he doesn't smell like bullshit 100% of the time. So, he uploaded an apology video. A simple sorry for everything that he had done. For being disrespectful to the people of Japan, for being disrespectful for those who've committed suicide everywhere. He had to apologize and say sorry for the rudeness that he had put forth on the internet. It's hard for me to say if he's being sincere or not, if he uploaded because of that, just feeling regretful for what he did, or if he simply wanted to save face after looking at his brother's YouTube channel laying in a goddamn coffin. It's not for me to decide, though. Again, I'm not here to jump into the philosophical debate of if and why. Is he blah, 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 blah. Doesn't really matter. What I want to talk about is the ineffectiveness of the backlash. Now, I'm going to be posting some stats up on the video as of January 3rd, 2018. These stats are accurate up to that point, so anything after that, it's hard to say what it is, but we're just going to go from there. So, Logan's sub count from the 21st of December looked like he had 14.6 million subs. Now, on the Monday, January 1st, where the suicide video was uploaded, Logan had boasted a whopping 15.2 million subscriber count. Following the backlash of the video, the next day, he posted the apology video. And at the end of that day, it looked like Logan had gained an additional 20,000 subs. And despite the large amount of people that was claiming that his channel was going to be dead and that they were unsubbing from him, and that he had buried his own career and that nothing he'd ever be able to do would be able to bring him back, looked like on January 3rd, as of the recording of this video, he sits at 15.3 million subs, gaining another 30,000 from the day before. I should also mention that as of this recording, the video itself sits at 17 million views, 2 million more than this supposed sub count. So despite the internet attempting to cut off the legs of a YouTube giant, it proved to be about as effective as shooting the Hulk with a gun. So despite the backlash, despite the anger and hate that he had gathered for himself, despite all the vitriol that everyone on Twitter is spitting at him right now, his channel only continues to grow. And more so than that, he seems to have a new, deeper camaraderie with the people who were behind him and the supporters that he had who thought he was innocent and that he didn't know any better, or thought that he legitimately wasn't trying to disrespect a dead body by filming it and putting it on YouTube for views. I honestly don't get that. But the fact of the matter remains that his channel is still growing in number. And now it feels like he's stronger. It seems like he's stronger now than he was prior to the suicide video. Much like Goku after getting his ass beaten harder than a Rock Titan's erection, he just rose and became even more powerful than you could ever imagine. It's crazy. But that's honestly all I have to say about the whole matter. I always find it genuinely entertaining to see celebrities get themselves in situations like this, but what I find more entertaining than that is the follow-up and seeing how they're able to fucking air recover their way back to the stage. Looking forward to checking this guy out for the next couple of days and just seeing where that went, even though honestly I already know that nobody's going to give a fuck about this in a week. So That was the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like. Go ahead and leave a comment if again you think I'm just spouting off nonsense, or if you think I have a pretty powerful point here. A subscribe would help, as more videos like these are coming in the future, and we are going to be continuing doing the Let's Plays. But thank you guys for the support, and thank you for watching. I will catch you all later.